Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Lone Redemption here. And now that the Blackout beta is over, I thought I'd make a video regarding the top 5 spots to land in Blackout. There's 2 factors I'm taking into consideration when ranking these places. The first is how fun it is to go to the spot, how many people land there, how many kills you will get. And the second is how the loot is in that spot and how it will set you up for late game and how easy it will make it for you to win. I've also included spots that suit different game styles, so if you're more of a slow player and you don't get much engagements, I've got spots on here for you. But I've also got really hectic spots where you're going to get a lot of kills and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Black Ops 1 map, Array. Array is one of those low-key locations, and the reason it comes in at number 5 is I personally don't like playing it slow. I like to get a lot of kills and stuff like that, so Array isn't my favorite spot because, you know, I like to go in these frenetic kind of engagement spots. But it's a really good spot, and it sets you up really well with loot. It's good to land there as a squad, as a duo, or as a solo. There will be some people that land there occasionally, but overall, there aren't going to be many people that go there, so you're going to have minimal amount of engagements, and you're going to get a lot of loot, which sets you up really well to win the game. This is a great spot for people who are new to the Call of Duty genre, and people who are new to Battle Royales, because they're not going to have to worry about getting into too many engagements, and they're just going to be able to loot up in peace. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we're going to have the only zombies map on the list, and it's Asylum, which is obviously Varrocked from World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 3 Zombies. Asylum's kinda out on its own little section on the map, so it doesn't get too many people, but it still gets enough people so that you can come away from there with a few kills and, you know, get really well set up. The loot's really good, there's zombies there, you got the mystery boxes there. You can also obviously get zombie-specific weapons and equipment like, you know, monkey bombs and stuff like that, which makes it completely different from the other 4 spots on this list. And the kind of engagements you get in here are really close quarters, and you also have the zombies to worry about, which can, you know, hit the enemies and hit you while you're in gunfights, so they completely distract you. But it makes it a really unique experience, and that's what I love about it. What's also good about going Asylum is that you don't just have to land at the Asylum. You can land on the bits around it. There's lots of little buildings around the outside that have quite a lot of loot. So if people are going to beat you to the landing at Asylum, you can always swerve away and get loot around the outside and then come back inside and then get your kills and continue on with your game. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the map that's dead set in the middle of Blackout, Firing Range. Firing Range, obviously from Black Ops 1 multiplayer, a classic of a map, and it plays really well on Blackout as well. Now, this is a spot lots of people are gonna go. No shit, right? It's dead set in the middle of the map. But the good thing about it is that all the loot's in different buildings, so you do have cover when you're looting and you're trying to get a weapon. The only problem is, if you don't find a weapon in your building or in the next building you search, you're probably gonna die because there's a lot of people around, and the next building you go to is probably gonna have someone in it, and they're probably gonna kill you. That's the biggest problem with this spot, is if you don't find a weapon, you are fucked. But other than that, it's great, because it's firing range, and you're definitely going to get a lot of kills if you're good at the game. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Construction Site. Construction Site's a bit of a strange one, because it's not based on any multiplayer map or zombies map. I think it might be from campaign, I'm not too sure. But anyway, the reason I love it is quite a lot of people go there. Yeah, shocker. But also, looting is really, really good because there's so many different floors and so many different weapons. And if you don't get a weapon and you land at the top, you can always just hold X and jump off and glide away, and you can always get away if someone's got a weapon and you don't. So you're pretty safe here, which is really, really good. Because most of the time when you don't find a weapon at pretty much any other spot, you're fucked. But in this spot, you can always escape, jump away, go find a weapon, come back, and go kill those kids. I love being able to have an escape plan. The only negative thing I really have to say about this map in the beta is the fact that I couldn't tell what floor people were on. Because the way the audio worked in the beta, it was really messed up, and I couldn't tell how high people were or how low they were. And I basically would just hear a bunch of footsteps and not know where they're coming from, and it would confuse the hell out of me, and it would result in me getting killed, which was kind of annoying, but other than that, great spot. Before we get into my number 1 spot, I'm going to leave in 2 honorable mentions. Those are Nuketown and Estates. If it was my top 5 favorite places to go, they probably could be in there, but I was taking everyone's game styles into consideration, and if I would have included these on the list, all 5 of the maps would have been kind of, you know, chaotic places that you get a lot of kills in, so that's why I included maps like Array instead. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got Rivertown. I fucking love Rivertown. It's got my favorite map from Black Ops 3 in it, Fringe, but not only that, all the engagements you get into it are close range, which I really, really like. There's loads of good loot, lots of people to kill, And overall, it's just a really, really fun spot. Because of the cover you get from the buildings around you, you never really have to worry about getting picked off from long range. And I think the gunfights in this place are the most rewarding because I think they're purely on gun skill, unlike certain other locations where, you know, your positioning is more important. This one is pure one-on-one gun skill, and that's what I like as a Call of Duty fan. So that's it. Top 5 spots to land in Blackout. I'm super excited for Black Ops 4, only 3 weeks away now. Oh my god, I'm going to be uploading a lot of content of that. Leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe if you're new. And other than that, it's been Lone Redemption. I'm out. Peace.